We got another fucking grilling.
Yeah, oh man,
that's crazy.
Yeah, the first grilling we reacted to was pretty funny, so I'm curious to see what's good now.
Yeah. This dude is a lot different, so.
Oh, word?
I've been seeing him around.
I mean, there's nobody like Castillo, so.
Facts.
Sniper out on all digital platforms.
Sniper out now on all digital platforms.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see what Andrew Tate talking.
Word.
Money isn't real. If you know what you have, you don't have much. And once you reach a certain level of money, you don't even know what you have. And you certainly don't own what you have. Outside entities, which you may have a stake in, own what you have. People who have a lot of money understand. It's very difficult for me to even say how much money I have, but I can have anything I want, anytime I want.
Yo, the way he did this, he kind of like scoffed. Like, that
was pretty funny.
Hi, I'm Chian Reynolds, and I'm still on the lookout. I've had some good dates.
I'm liking my views, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all good right now.
The Christmas edition.
And I've had some bad dates. How do you think you've done?
Here we go.
I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna lie.
GOAT.
Where are all the decent men? Not in my DMs, that's for sure.
You get me? I feel like I'm rolling with the man then. What's going on? 95s.
It seems like a lot of men don't know how to treat a lady.
I'll just manhandle everything.
And this girl's putting a chest and chesn't in the nap, like, jeez.
Will I have better luck this season? What would you do if my ex was after you?
He can have you.
Let's find out. This is grilling.
I'm Andrew Tate III. I'm here because I was invited. Is that a good answer? That's fine. Yeah, I was invited, so I thought I'd come along. Why not? There's already love in the universe. I've already found love. I found love with reality, my friend. I'm already in love. I'm in love with waking up every day. You know, there's people who are trying to stop me breathing and they've yet to succeed. I'm already in love. Life's great. I used to think that it was the man, and I was actually accurate, thinking that it was the man who was selling himself to the woman. But once you reach a certain level of achievement as a man, it's the woman who's trying to sell herself to you. I've handled a bunch of difficult situations in my life. I'm not intimidated. Let's leave it at that. We'll see how it goes. I would say I'm pretty confident, yeah, overall. Yeah, I think confidence is born from adversity, right?
How do y'all think this is gonna go?
This guy's real smug.
Bro, there's something weird with men's accent, bro. I feel like
he
teeters
accurate.
back. Yeah.
He's like, it's like a hybrid accent.
Yeah, he teeters back and forth. Bro.
Yeah.
Where is he from though?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's like a mix. He grew up in different places, something like that. Or
I mean, yeah, the fact that he said it's the woman selling it to him, I could already tell this is gonna be interesting. Like, he's gonna. Yeah, I just want to see that.
Right? Everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Can Chian ask you whatever she likes?
Anything she likes. Find the most difficult question on the planet. Tell her to throw her question card away. Write a new one. I'm ready.
Yo.
Better be good. I better struggle, which is obviously impossible. So she should at least try to make me struggle. I spent my life fighting in the cage. I'm not scared of her. I think relationships are a beautiful thing. I think that the synergy between men and women are a beautiful thing if they are correctly collaborated. I think that that's what makes society function. I think that's what makes the world function. I think that men and women falling in love and having children and having families are very, very beautiful things as long as it's done correctly. As long as the woman obeys like she's supposed to. And, I think the world can be a beautiful place as long as gender roles are not misconstrued and misunderstood. So if Sean doesn't understand that, I'll correct her quickly and we'll fix the world and we can move on.
Well. The setup is crazy, though.
Yeah, nah, this shit about to be wild. Nigga took the long way.
Yeah, right?
It's mad dramatic.
Very nice to meet you.
Hello.
Hi.
You look really nice.
Thank you. Let's do two kisses. 1, 2.
Oh, very nice to meet you. What's
Very
your
nice
name?
to meet you. Andrew Tate. What's your name?
Andrew. Nice to meet you. Chian. Or Chian Reynolds, if you're doing this whole thing.
Chian Reynolds. We're gonna do official.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice to meet you.
Cheers. I think she's an attractive woman. She's good looking. Friendly demeanor. I can tell she thinks she knows things. So I look forward to
Finally, see? A man that makes an effort. How are you?
Yo, it's funny how she said a man that makes an effort, but like as soon as he came in, he was like, let's do 2 kisses. Like he's just like trying to set the tone on who's leading this shit.
Oh, that is, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah? Okay, where are you from?
I'm American, but I lived in England for a long time. I lived in a very prestigious part of the UK. I don't know if you've ever heard of Luton.
Very
prestigious.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 1.
Luton. Okay. Was not expecting that.
So I was in Luton for a while, and now I live in Europe. So I've just.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, because your accent, it's like really different, isn't it?
It's pretty mixed up. I'm like a street dog, my dear. I've been here, I've been there. half American, half English, half Luton,
So
half
weird.
everything else.
A bit of a mix.
Bit of a mix.
That's cool. So how did you get here today?
I flew in this morning.
Flew in. It's different. Something different.
Yeah. Jump on the jet.
You flew in on a jet. Who is this guy?
What about you?
Oh, she don't even know who he is.
Yeah,
Right?
my family, we're Caribbean and English.
So the Caribbean side's the crazy side, or
Nice.
the English side's the crazy side.
I'd say the Caribbean's the fun side. You know, a
Fun
bit of
side?
spice.
So you're fun and crazy.
Not crazy.
It's the beginning of the day. You can't lie.
Do I look like I do?
Yes.
I'm not a liar, actually.
You're not a liar. Everything you tell me for the rest of this episode is going to be a complete truth.
Yeah.
Promise me. Say I promise.
I promise. No, I really promise.
We'll see.
All honest thoughts and opinions.
We'll see.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah. So what do you do?
Let me think of a lie. Give me a second.
No, you can't lie.
You have to tell the truth. I don't have to tell the truth.
Why?
We already agreed. You're telling the truth. There's only one of us can tell the truth. One of us can lie.
That's not good stuff.
I'm a shoe salesman. I sell shoes, socks, shoe accessories, polish, etc., etc.
Yeah?
Yeah, I sell shoes. Yeah.
That's good at it?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah?
Surviving. Sold 2 pairs of shoes yesterday. Life's good.
Okay, that's good.
Flew on the
You're
jet.
a liar. So tell me a bit about you, Andrew.
I'm not comfortable opening up too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you might work for John Law and the government. I have to be
John
careful what
Law.
I say.
Oh, so it's not commitment issues.
It's not commitment issues. It's
You
more
sure?
just like legality issues.
Oh, okay.
This
I
guy's
like to
just
go to
trolling
church.
now.
I'm a man of God. Play Scrabble.
Do you have faith?
Okay, this is good. This is an interesting conversation that we can have on camera, which is.
I'd say my personal journey with God is between me and God. So I'm not one of those people that is like, yes, I go to church, or yes, I do this.
Don't you think that's a bit like lazy Christianity?
No, really, because
It's crazy because it almost seems like he's the one conducting the show,
Yeah.
the interview. Like,
Nah, he
in the upper
definitely-
compared to the other one, she's in like.
He definitely took like command of the I guess the direction of the interview.
Yeah.
Also, he kind of does make an interesting point. Like, I feel like people say, "Oh, my relationship with God is private." It's like, that's like such a basic answer nowadays. Everybody's relationship with God is like special, and you don't have to adhere to like the rules or whatever. So he makes a good point.
Yeah.
I feel like he's not really trying to like do anything with her per se. Like, I feel like he's here for the show, and that's really it. And I feel like he's just
Like promote marketing at this
he's
point.
just having a
Yeah.
good time for himself.
Yeah.
That's really what it feels like to me, which is fine.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think anybody really ever comes. When I say anybody, but any of the really good ones never
Yeah,
are really there.
You're not
to
really trying to do anything other than just
Exactly.
have a good
just
time.
Have it's a little fucking like it's promotion. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Sniper out on all digital platforms. You know what I'm saying?
for me, I believe in love and I believe in faith, and I don't think it's just one religion that you need to follow. You know, I've got friends that are Muslim.
I agree.
I've got friends that are Christian. You know, I've got friends that are spiritual, so I don't put myself in one category.
I understand and I respect that completely, but don't you think out of respect for God himself, whether you're in Dubai and you go to the mosque or you're in England, you go to the church, you should get up early on a Sunday, despite all the booze, and get up and take an hour out of your life and just show some respect. Don't you agree?
because everyone's journey is with God is personal.
You can be a lazy spiritualist, a lazy Christian, you can be a lazy kickboxer, right? I'm a kickboxer, but I don't train. Okay, bro.
Okay, bro, it's
Lazy.
hilarious.
I'm not lazy. Do you have
You're
time for
lazy.
God?
Absolutely.
That's good. Do you get up early on a Sunday?
Completely.
That's good.
Every single Sunday, of course.
That's amazing.
And I think that being religious is a beautiful thing, and I think that a lot of people try and say they're spiritual or they're religious in a way, copping out on the 1 hour a week. It just feels a bit lazy to me. I think you can always find an hour a week.
Yeah. No, you definitely could.
So
but
maybe God sent me here to make you go to church.
Maybe you're here to enlighten me.
Maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of man are you?
She fucks
What's
with
the
him.
spectrum? I need you to quantify it for me. Who's at the bottom and who's at the top?
For me, I'd just say top like a high value man.
What would you say constitutes a high value man?
A high value man is someone
Here you
that
go.
is successful
Okay.
financially.
Okay.
I'd say it's someone that's got a lot of integrity and good morals, that is very well respected, is very sure of himself, but also is a very family orientated man. That's for me, a high value man.
Okay, it's fine. I'm a high value man.
Okay.
He's very sure of himself.
Yo, she
so what's a
just
high value-
said said she wants that, but then when he's like that, she's like,
Yeah.
She's turned off by it, even though I mean, but or it could be like an outward thing. She says
Yeah.
that, but maybe it's clandestinely she's kind of like she likes it, or maybe it could be like intimidated by it too.
yeah. It's
Wow.
funny how both him and Castro have their glasses on, just don't take them
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Love you.
Pretty much basically what you said. I think a high value man is a capable man. I think capability can be judged in many different ways, and capability is something which varies depending on the situation. You need a man who is capable of doing lots of different things that he doesn't do very often. You need a man who's capable of being violent when the time appears. Of course, you need a man who's capable of making money. You need a man who can kill somebody and hold a baby in the same day. You need a man with a very broad spectrum of qualities and assets and capabilities. And this is actually what the most difficult thing about being a man is. Most people, when I say most people, let me change that. Most females don't respect how difficult it is to become a high-value man. Because to become a high-value man, you need to have so many different qualities and so many different capabilities. It's a very difficult thing to do. You need to be...
Yo, this guy sounds just like the Fresh and Fit guys.
Nah, but what do you think?
Exactly like it.
What do you think about his definition of a high-value man? What would you say? I guess like the capabilities part. What do you?
Yeah, no, I've never heard that like aspect of it, but there's something to it for sure. Like being able to like have a wide net in a sense.
Nah, I agree.
Yeah. Yo, why his jacket mad tight like that?
Nah, that's a fact.
That shit is ridiculous.
That shit like
bro.
a sweater.
Yeah, it's like cloth-ish.
Yeah,
funny
like,
and smart
or
and
spandex.
charismatic and interesting with stories.
You would know.
And strong and
Material.
rich with a nice car and a nice apartment. Whereas to be a high-value female, you need to be hot. If you're nice, it's a bonus, but it's not even that necessary.
That's it.
If you're a pretty female,
if
even if you're a piece of shit person, you're gonna get messages on Instagram.
Yeah.
oh,
Whereas if you're a good-looking man who lives with his mother, you ain't getting any messages.
Yo, that's literally what like the guys off.
that's red pill philosophy.
But it's funny how like he's also saying that stuff like that women, most females don't like respect how hard it is to become one or something like that. That's like, so now I gotta see like they probably just like saying yes to each other the whole time.
I think
He was on
I
there,
think
yeah.
that if you're a good-looking man, that's all you have going for you. I don't think you're going to succeed very well in life. I know there's
True.
very, very pretty girls who have nothing else going for them that manage to do very, very well.
True.
Do you play chess?
I'm okay at it.
But if you look at the chessboard, right, the queen gets to jump all over the board, and the king has to move one square at a time. And I think that's done very properly.
Hold on.
Wow,
That's
that was
a
deep.
Crazy fucking analogy.
That was crazy.
I kind of fuck with this guy, yo. I'm not gonna lie,
Yo, you heard it here first.
Yo, that I've never heard that analogy before. Like that's crazy.
You
But
play chess. If you look at the chessboard,
the queen gets to jump all over the board. The king has to move space by space.
yo, that's actually they did that on purpose.
Yeah, right.
I as soon as he said that, I was like, yo, did they do that on purpose? Like
Yeah.
that could be the most wicked like allegory for life ever.
Right.
Monaco, when you see a yacht and you see a man on that yacht, he had to work his entire life and network his entire life and get up early and deal with stress and tax problems and police problems and work his ass off to buy that boat. What did the girl have to do? The girl who's on that boat, the 19-year-old Ukrainian. She had to get a message on Instagram. So the man moves one square at a time and the queen just jumps on board. This is the point. Female beauty is extremely valuable.
The thing is, there's a difference between a high-value man and a high-value woman. For me, a high-value woman is what kind of mother is she? What kind of like compassion has she got? You know, has she got integrity? Has she got morals? Is she loyal? Like all these other qualities. But I feel like men base it on like just an aesthetic level.
I agree with you. If I meet a female, I would like her to be all those things, especially loyal. It's the most important thing for a female to be.
Are you loyal?
Mr. Loyal, man of God, we already talked about church. But the point is that to initially attract a mate, females, the most important thing for them is their looks, whereas a man, I think, is his status, and status is a far more varied spectrum than looks alone. Being good looking alone does not make you a high status male. To be a high status male, you need to have a bunch of things. Initially, if you're just...
Low key, I agree with her definition of a high value woman more than his, because I guess...
Did he even say a high value woman though?
She has to be hot.
Oh yeah, hot, and if you're nice, it's a bonus.
So pretty much being like,
yeah.
Is all aesthetic at that point.
Yeah, I don't jack that. Like you're attractive, you know what I'm saying, but I don't think that makes you high value because
for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll be around if you like. Let's just say you have like options out the wazoo. You might just like clip it, but you're not gonna stick with it if she's just a bird brain with a good face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's funny how she just ignored the fact that like. To be on that yacht, you don't as a girl, you don't have to do anything.
She didn't have an answer for that.
She can't.
But she making faces like it's wrong, like
but
like it's not true.
She knows it's true.
Yeah.
Being attractive will get you in. As a woman, being attractive will get you in some like really like top shelf doors.
Yeah.
As opposed to a man, you actually have to earn your way there.
Yeah.
Pretty, you're gonna get attention. Whereas a man, you need to have a bunch of things to just get attention. Do you understand? Do you agree with my point?
Not always. Listen, there's men that are funny aren't that attractive that can get attention. It's like an energy thing.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree. I know what you're saying. They can get attention, but I don't think anyone would look at a funny guy who lives with his mom and call him a high-value male. Whereas if you get a really, really beautiful girl, even if she has nothing else going for her, she'd be considered high value.
I wouldn't say high value, no.
Yeah, we can disagree. That's fine.
Are you a good partner?
The best.
The best? What makes you the best?
Besides you and the police, I don't often answer questions.
Okay. He's definitely had a police interview in the past.
I don't like to answer open-ended questions because I feel like they're a trap.
So
Why?
Because when you speak a lot, it's how you end up getting trapped, right? It doesn't matter if it's a police interview or anything else. The more you talk, the worse. So I want you to be very, very specific with your parameters within the questioning, because that allows me to answer them in a way which makes me look the best.
I don't know, I feel like a very confident man that was
That's
very
real,
sure of
though.
himself would just answer.
You think so? If
Because I feel like it's just being calculated.
okay, a very innocent man, would he just answer the police?
Yeah. If he's innocent.
Then you've never dealt with the police, my dear. That's not how it works.
No?
No, of course not.
But he's innocent.
It doesn't mean anything. Innocent and guilty in and of itself is a false paradigm. You have to understand that the world we live in, there is no black and white. There's no such thing. It's all a sliding scale. If they want to find you guilty, they'll find you guilty. I guarantee you sold something to a mate on eBay 7 years ago and didn't pay tax. Boom, you're going to jail. I'm enjoying this conversation, and I understand every point she's making, and I'm being deliberately abrasive. However, the truth is about the masculine feminine dynamic is that females, like men, who are completely in charge and run their life exactly how they want, and they comply and bend to the man's wills and lifestyle. To come along to a woman and say, how do you want me to be so that you like me, is a death sentence for the relationship. So that's how it works.
What kind of man do you want to be?
I want to be a man who lives true to himself, and a man who goes to sleep easy at night, and a man who knows that he's living true to his biological necessities and instincts, and tries his best not to hurt anybody, and leaves a positive impact on the world.
Are your actions congruent with your words? Yeah?
What else would they be?
I don't know. I don't know you, so that's why
You
I'm
don't
trying to get to know you.
Yeah, we're here to know each other. Of course they are. Yeah, I'm a positive man. I'm a positively inspirational and motivating person.
Okay, what do you do that's motivating?
I inspire people to tell the truth, I think.
Okay.
And I think a lot of men live in a world now today where they have to lie.
You think?
In fact, I would basically guarantee that 99% of men are lying at least 80% of the time.
Really? That's a bit
cap.
bold.
That's cap.
I think it's true because I think that
So men are liars.
men are liars. Women are correct. Men are liars. Women wear makeup because men fall in love with what they see. And men lie because women fall in love with what they hear. Men are liars because
This guy,
Yo.
he's had these written, bro.
Nah,
Like,
he definitely, yeah.
I mean,
This
at
shit
this
is
point, he's
written.
been reciting this for a while.
Yeah.
So it's not, but it's still bars, though.
But I was about to say, what do you think? Do you agree?
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I don't know. I don't know so much about like the men lying part.
Yeah,
It depends on
80%
for sure.
Depends,
People,
yeah.
guys lie for sure. But to say
Yeah.
every, but it's the same thing. You could say
99%.
the same thing about like not all girls wear makeup either. So it's like
Yeah.
It's a generalization. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
But I mean, the part about women falling in love with what they hear versus, I know men fall in love with what they see, definitely, obviously. But do y'all think that women fall in love with what they hear?
Yeah, even if you're not lying, for sure. I think so. Even if you're not lying, and that is true, I think that's a part of it.
I feel like it's a part of it, yeah, but I don't feel like it's the whole thing. I feel like women fall in love with action.
Yeah, both.
That's true.
Both.
Very true.
Because
That's
you
Yeah,
can be
I
somebody.
agree both. Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
you can
I
be.
agree both.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
continue.
You could be somebody who like doesn't say much but does a lot, or somebody who doesn't do much but says a lot.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost like, I don't want to say synonymous, but it kind of achieves the same goal.
Yeah.
In a
It
sense.
kind of just, I mean, what he's saying kind of just sounds like the concept of like just selling dreams.
Yeah.
Niggas who sell dreams usually end up, cashing out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of a like, that's a thing that guys do. I've been told, I just sold her the dream. Then I beat and then I leave. You know what I'm saying? It happens normally. It's regular, and women are kind of accustomed to it at this point. So I don't know how. Like, at a time, I definitely would say they definitely fall in love with what they hear, but women are kind of jaded. Women now are more jaded than they've ever been, but I don't think that they could completely, like excise that part of their brain that kind of likes to hear things that they like, whatever, and fall for that,
Definitely.
men are in constant competition with other men, and they have to find a way to be competitive, and the easiest way to be competitive is to lie. If you can sit there and convince a woman that you're rich because you bought her $100 or £100 meal, that's what you're going to do. It's a lot easier than becoming rich. And women believe it. And as long as women are stupid enough to believe it, men are dishonest enough to lie.
Me personally, I'm the type of woman that it's actions rather than words. I don't get like phased by.
Actions can be a lie. You think flowers can't be a lie? You think flowers, 25 pounds on a phone call to some dickhead delivery dude can't be a lie?
No, but there's some like good men that wouldn't even enter the head that that's a lie. So I feel like everything you're doing is just very calculated.
Life is calculated. All
It's
men
not.
lie.
It's really not.
Men
Like,
lie
it's
because,
actually
yeah,
not.
life at the upper
She getting
echelons,
tight.
at the highest echelons of life is absolutely and utterly calculated. Every single man at the top echelon of life is a calculated man. You don't get there by accident.
Okay, so
Bars.
do you want to get to the top?
I'm already at the top echelon of man. And when you're at the top echelon of man, it's a very, very calculated process. You don't get there by accident. Nothing good in life happens on accident. When you say men don't lie because you believe in actions, I'm saying a lot of actions are lies.
Am I high value woman in your eyes?
You're very good looking. So I would say, yeah, absolutely, you're beautiful. You seem intelligent, you're not stupid. So I'd say you're a high value woman, but your actions dictate that, right? The most important actions a woman can undertake is loyalty. Every man out here knows that disloyalty is the most disgusting thing a female could ever do to her man.
But are you loyal?
Disgusting.
Let's not pretend that male loyalty and female loyalty are the same thing.
But loyalty is loyalty.
There you
They're
go.
not the same thing, are they?
Why is it not?
Because men and women are not the same.
We are not the same. You are correct there.
Okay, so we agree.
No, but I'm not agreeing to people being dishonest, cheaters, liars. He's deluded.
Why do you think men
Yo,
and women are
she
different?
is
We
tight.
carry children.
Correct.
You know, we nurture. We're, you know, compassionate, emotional beings.
Yep.
Men are very different.
I agree.
However, I don't think it's very fair for men to sit with the opinion that it's acceptable for men to cheat.
I didn't even say that, but I think if we, as intelligent, logical beings,
It's like now that we
as
brought
you
it
are,
up.
as I am, if we agree that men and women are not the same, then our paradigms on how we enact in certain regards cannot be seen as the same.
So if I'm with you and I then cheat,
That's disgusting. I can't believe you even said that on YouTube. You even said that on YouTube. I'm sorry to the world. Please don't listen to this.
no, but it happens.
No, it doesn't
but it
happen.
does.
No, no,
People
no,
cheat.
no. Please don't say this on YouTube. You're going to corrupt the youth. I'm sorry for her. I'll
The
pray for her.
youth.
I'll pray for her.
Women can't do that, so it's a double standard.
It's a double standard. But life is full of double standards.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean any, like, listen, regardless with your philosophies and everything that you keep
It's not my philosophies.
No, but I'm saying, okay, life is full of double standards.
Correct.
I understand that. But in a relationship,
Correct.
it's a partnership.
Yes.
Right? You and me, we're together.
Since when?
You know, when you're trying to build a partnership and a life with someone,
Yeah.
the end goal is you two together.
Agreed.
So why cheat?
I know. I understand where you're coming from. My point is that relationships and life is full of double standards as a whole. A man's going to pay for everything everywhere you go, right? This is his duty as a man. Do you agree?
No, I do like traditional.
Okay, so you agree. So you're traditional, right? So if you want to talk about traditional, let's talk about tradition. Every single man since the dawn of human time had more than one woman. Every single king, every single emperor, every single sultan, every single conqueror since the dawn of human time had more than one woman. All.
Bro,
Yo,
since you
why
like
his face
traditional,
is
let's
like-
talk about tradition.
Yeah.
Nah, but you could tell that he's, like you said, he's run this rhetoric before. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He's coming straight to it though.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And man's is still
Every
single.
single one. Read a history book. Read the Bible.
'Cause he
It's all
can
there.
be.
The Quran, all of it. You want to talk about tradition? It's all there. The only reason your mind is different, the only reason you believe differently is because of society. Society's come along and told you so.
Yeah, but society, we can change. Like, the world evolves, things change.
The world evolves.
True,
Yeah, that's
true.
right. Now men cut their dicks off and their chicks. You believe in this shit? You got the vaccine? You believe in any of this crap? It's all a lie.
I feel like it's about choices.
Life is about choices, correct. My point is this. If I had a woman, I would decide not to cheat because I decide. However, I would not see my infidelity as nearly anywhere near even 1% as disgusting as female infidelity, because female infidelity involves emotion. You will not sleep with a man you don't like. I can sleep with a woman I don't like. It's completely different.
Pause.
I can be head over.
This is, I feel like there's truth to a degree. Like he said, you won't sleep with a man you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true.
Yeah.
But I think that they'll sleep with a man they don't like, especially if they're in a relationship. There'll be an emotional charge behind it.
Yeah.
It's if you're doing it with somebody you don't like, you're doing it to spite that person.
Right.
Yeah.
There's emotion.
You know what I mean? So there's emotion, even if you don't like the person, there's an emotional kind of reasoning behind why you do it.
Yeah.
Over heels in love with a woman, ready to die for her, ready to take a bullet for her, protect her, give her all the money in the world, make sure she has a beautiful family, a nice big house, all of it. And I'll still that bitch. Watch me. A woman won't do that. So don't lie to me and pretend. No, you won't. Any woman who will sit here and say, I can dudes and not care about them is fundamentally broken. Her soul is broken.
Okay, well, she's broken then, but she's still doing it.
Well, if she's broken, she ain't anywhere near me. I don't want no broken bitch near me.
I'm definitely
Yeah,
willing
there
to
you
cheat
go.
on you.
You think so? Well, those are the kind of women I will not associate with. Females shouldn't even want to cheat. And the reason women can't cheat is because there's no way to ensure paternity if a female's cheating. Modern science in and of itself, just because you can now find out who the dad is, doesn't undo 5,000 years of human evolution in which a female had to be loyal to one man so he knew exactly who the father was.
Yo.
If a man has multiple partners, you know who the mother is, you know who the father is. If a woman has multiple partners, nobody knows who the dad is, nobody wants to look after the kid, and a woman with a child without a father or without a man around in the ancient world was toast.
That's
Yo, her face is crazy right now.
The logic he's using, I've never heard anybody break it down like that, but I'm like, from that standpoint, like historically, I'm like, that low-key makes
you like
sense.
tradition. You like
You like tradition.
I really want to know, like, where he's learned a lot of these things from, or how he, or I mean, I don't want to say he's getting everything that he's saying from someone else, but like I'm sure there has to be outside influence that allows him to think or get to this point.
Facts.
You know, to come to these conclusions, I should say.
History,
you know what I mean?
I guess history.
Yeah, like, because the other guy, at least like the Fresh and Fit dudes, they'll talk like this, but they won't bring it up to like historical stuff.
Yeah.
Like this guy is.
Right.
It's crazy.
He talks a lot of nothing.
Wow.
I would never ever be with a girl who cheats on me, and I would never
But
ever.
you can't.
Yes, I
tell me
can.
whether a woman's
Yes,
gonna
I
cheat on you.
can. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Of course I can.
No, you can't. Like, because the thing is with, like, this is just an assumption. I'm assuming, you know, you have a nice
Why are you
life.
looking around?
No, but I'm saying you have a nice life. You live in
It's haram, bro.
women, we just see it as an opportunity.
If I was,
Do you
if I was a
understand?
dumbass, yeah, correct.
Yeah, but this one said, but your attitude is what keeps a woman also. Like, do you think a high-value woman is going to sit there and tolerate a man condescending and talking to her and being like, we're different and we're this, we're that, because we're not. A woman that knows her worth is not going to tolerate that.
As professionals, we discussed the infidelity of females, and I said that female infidelity is more disgusting than male infidelity. And I think that the world agrees with me. History agrees with me. The Bible agrees with me. The Quran agrees with me. Every single book you can read from history says that females who are promiscuous should either be stoned to death or at least cast out from society. Female promiscuity is a brand new concept. This is brand new amongst society. The idea that women can sleep with a bunch of dudes and it doesn't matter is a brand new idea. 30, 40 years old, maybe.
That's cap.
Even today, nobody respects it, deep down. When a girl shoots a girl she doesn't like, you know the first thing she does? She says she's a... You know why? Because they know deep down that female promiscuity is disgusting, it's revolting. So the whole idea of a female wanting to sleep with more than one man at a time is haram. And they know it inside of their souls, inside of their hearts.
I don't think so.
As yes, they do. As does a man. Whereas a man, if he sleeps with a bunch of chicks, doesn't matter. Who cares?
So would you be with me if I'd slept with over 50 men? I'm a high-value woman, right?
How can you be high value?
Yo, this guy really said.
We gotta run that back.
Run that back, run
we
that
gotta
back.
run that shit back.
I'm a high-value woman, right?
How can you be high value? 50 minutes up.
I've just been single for a long time.
Unacceptable.
Why is it unacceptable?
A body count is probably the % most easiest way to judge the value of a female. I actually think that no, I'm gonna say this.
Excuse me.
I think
Holy
99% of the world's problems, and no one's gonna understand this, but if you can extrapolate, if you can listen to this statement and extrapolate it out towards society at large, I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved if females walked through life with their body count on their forehead. Because
Yo, we were just
because it
talking
would
about
prevent
this.
all of the disintegration of morals. It would prevent so many things about the world.
But you know what? There's like a lot
And
of
women would be like, to be with me as a man,
She's
I don't want to
stressed,
put
bro.
another
That's-
number on my forehead. You have to be a good man. They wouldn't stop fucking these idiots and stop being idiots. And all the idiocy would disappear. All the degeneracy would disappear.
Yo.
Families would return. Virgins meeting their first man, staying with him her whole life and being proud of it. Couldn't we go back to such a beautiful age? All we have to do is start putting numbers on girls' foreheads. We could fix everything.
that attitude is disgusting. It's not about women's body count. That would not like minimize any problems. Men like you are the problem, Andrew.
She's just saying that, but not addressing the actual thing.
Yeah.
Yo, this is so funny.
Yo, listen. If y'all want us to finish this, definitely. We got to get like a you know, what do you think? We got to get this to like
milestone, like
5K. Get this to 5,000 views. If you can get this to 5,000 views, we'll continue the next part of it.
Bro,
because this is actually this shit actually is engaging as fuck. I can't front.
Entertaining as shit, bro.
It is. It's not even because I necessarily agree with everything he says, but I'm not gonna say act like this nigga's not speaking some facts. He's speaking some facts. Yeah. But his logic in what he's saying is sound, and like she's no dummy, obviously, but you can tell that some of the things that he's saying.
She got nothing to say.
She doesn't really have anything to like, push back on.
She's just looking like kind of like ignorant right now, like, especially ignoring what he's saying and then just saying he's. What did she just say? That he's like
people like him are the problem.
The problem, but what did he do that is the problem exactly? Besides make her a little upset, you know what I'm saying? What did he actually do? There's no logic in this.
There's no logic. Yeah.
And the fact that he said that they should just put body counts on women's foreheads, like literally on the live stream we did like maybe 2 weeks ago. I was like, yo, if you just had a floating number.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, that shit is wild.
Damn.
Yo, listen, we want to finish this, but we got to get this to 5K.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
It's easy.
Make sure you share the video.
Y'all can do that.
Share the video so we can get there. Like the video.
Like the video.
Put this shit on your stories.
Yes.
Put this shit on your Twitters.
Yes.
Put this shit on your TikToks.
Indeed.
Put this shit in your Discords. Put this shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Yo.
Catch you on the flip side.
Wow.